that you were kind of interested in before?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
like you showed me a while back you had the garden. What
Yeah,
happened with
I
that?
started gardening, which is cool because I'm like home and I can actually pay attention to the plants, and my
Right.
stuff is rocking. I'm really proud of it. There's a lot of stuff growing. I've been making a lot of pasta from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really hard.
I was gonna say I know for a fact that's hard from experience.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be jacked
Jack.
by the end of this because I'm just like rolling out, needing
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
all the time. I've been doing that, and then this is gonna sound crazy.
Okay.
I've been um, I've been studying for the bar exam.
Wow.
Yeah, because I really want to take the bar exam. California has the hardest bar exam in the country,
Right.
and it's one of the only states where you don't need a law degree to take it.
Right.
So obviously, as soon as I found that out, I was like,
You have to do it.
So I'm just like, I've been home, like taking practice tests online and doing research and stuff, and it's like, I have like two moods. I'm either like putting together cosplays or studying for the bar. There's like
Yeah, that's something I wanted to do. I mean, wanted to ask you about. So, is that like did that just start, or have you always been doing that, or?
I used to do it a lot back in the day. When I first started making music, I used to like, I mean, it's kind of how I got started changing my look all the time.
Right.
You know? Because I think people who like are familiar with my music probably know that like I change my look. Like, I mean, you know, you've seen me with pink hair, braids, red hair, blonde hair, like, everything. And I started kind of getting into that because I was cosplaying.
Right.
And I just have never had the time, or I've been like so like I've been in an album cycle, you know, like I've been like, you know, committed to looking a certain way for the album cycle, and I'm home and I'm kind of doing nothing, and I have all these wigs in my house.
Yeah, and you're just like, huh. Yeah.
Maybe this is what I should start doing again.
Yeah.
And it's so fun. It's so much fun. It's like, I don't know, it's being home so much is kind of like, maybe it's gonna sound really dark, but I feel like I'm reconnecting with like what I was like before I was like touring all the time.
Right. Yep.
You know, because you know how it is. You get so tired that you kind of only have room for the necessities and like survival. It's like sometimes your hobbies like kind of get pushed aside a little bit, which is okay because you picked your ultimate hobby.
Right, exactly. The ultimate hobby is your job, and that's the dream. But you know, with anything that you love, you know what I mean? Like, if you love cookies, you can get full. You know what I mean? Still, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so it's like there's still. I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
so it's cool to like rediscover that a little bit. And you and I were talking the other day about how it's like, I didn't go to college.
Right.
That's a lie. I went to community college for like a couple weeks and then I dropped out.
Yeah,
a couple weeks.
You still went. You went.
Technically, I still went.
You went.
I never went away to college, so I've never been like, you know, in my room, working from home on my laptop, like, you know, cooking struggle meals in the kitchen.
Right.
And that's kind of what I feel like I'm doing right now. So it's like, I feel like I'm like in college, but
in a very different situation. Yeah.
But totally alone. Like
for sure.
No one else with me at all. What have you been watching?
What have I been watching? I feel like I'm just trying to stay up on all the popular Netflix stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw you and Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Shout out, Lil Dicky.
Awesome.
Shout out Taco. We shot that scene like 15 different times, and
no way.
Yeah, for like 100%. Like Taco called me a bunch of different names, and there was just like a bunch of yeah. And the rest of that scene actually like that they didn't put in was like after I like headbutted him, I like stood over him and like was kind of kicking him, and he was like grabbing on my pants legs, like trying to get up and like all this stuff. But they did not include that, so maybe that'll be in like a DVD or not DVD, like online special or something like that.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh my gosh. It was like...
You know, because I watched that scene when it came out, and then I was like, I saw the way that the show was written and how it's produced and the vibe of it, and I was like, this is genius. Because like obviously you can't tell by shooting when you're shooting it, you know.
Yeah.
So and now I'm like hooked on the show.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I have 2 episodes to catch up on. I
And it's
think
like
it's
all of our friends, like Benny's in it, like everybody's in it, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, no brainer.
also that's what Benny's like in real life. By
Oh,
the
it's
way.
perfect.
Every time I work with him, we've written like some of my best music together.
Right.
And he's one of my best friends in the world. Like he knows everything about me. Like I definitely would go to him like if I was in like a time of need or you know when you're making music with someone, they're basically
it's a lot of times
about whatever going on in their life because it's in the music. But Benny is like that, where he's like, that sucks. That shit's terrible. That's awful. You shouldn't do that. And I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Or like, you'll be working on it. But then he's also like, this is amazing. You're a genius. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
No, he's not all that way.
Yeah, no, yeah.
When he was like, who's making your beats? They sound super white. I was like, oh my God, that's really what you're like.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so funny. The show's really good though. I'm really happy for them.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
And I'm like a sucker for a good documentary. It doesn't have to be new.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I love documentaries. And so I've just been trying to find some stuff. There's like a good it's actually crazy. Did you see the UFO stuff that's like blowing up everywhere?
Yeah. I mean, I saw all that stuff on Reddit a long time ago.
Right, yeah, I know. See, here's the thing. So that video leaked, but they just like confirmed it, I guess, right? So that's like the whole thing right now. So there are a lot of documentaries on that stuff too that I'm pretty into, and just honestly everything. I'm interested in a lot of things. I feel like so I'll just watch
Aliens guy?
What?
Are you an Ancient Aliens guy?
I've watched it a few times on tour. You know what I mean? Like if you're just like on the bus and you just have the cable or whatever, like I'll throw that on.
What about? Have you seen any of the Explained stuff?
What's that one? No.
It's like a series called Explained, where they like explain stuff.
Explain stuff.
Yeah, but there's ones that are like babies explained, and then it'll like go into
yes.
Yeah. Really, really crazy.
For sure.
Yeah, I love documentaries too. I've been watching way too much TV. And I just got back into do you like scary movies?
I love them.
Me too. Okay.
Yeah.
I just got back into old crime, thriller, horror stuff. So I watched Silence of the Lambs,
nice.
Primal Fear. Have you seen Primal Fear?
No, I haven't. But I know it's old because I remember when I was younger, I would see it with all the movies, and it would say Primal Fear, and I'd be like, I'm not allowed to watch that.
No, you should watch it. It's Edward Norton and Richard Gere, and it's so good. It's one of the best plot twists in movie history, in my opinion.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, and then I was watching a bunch of the Ari Aster stuff. Have you seen Midsummer or Hereditary?
Of course, those are some of my favorite movies ever. I think Hereditary might be one of my favorite horror movies. I'm slipping. My favorite horror movies ever, maybe.
Yeah, me too. I feel like when I show it to people, they're always like, "This isn't even scary."
I don't know how they say that. It's just I don't know. Maybe I just put myself into movies too much. I'm there. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Are you a yeller? No, don't do that.
No, I'm not a yeller. I'm a very inward kind of in. So I'll just jump real bad or just You know what I mean? I'm not outwardly expressing. You know.
I think I hold my breath the whole time. I'll be and then
when something
happens, I'm I think I make my anxiety worse by holding my breath. If you guys just joined the chat, there's a donate button.
Oh yes. Yep.
Well, am I on top or the bottom?
I don't know. I think it's over here. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, and everything goes to Feeding America, which is really an incredible.
We're almost at $1,000 donated.
I know, everyone's being so nice and generous.
Yeah, awesome.
I love it. Oh, so I don't know if I can say this.
What is it?
I wanted to say that obviously you and I know that we have something really cool coming for Be Kind soon. and it's like really, really spectacular and amazing. And I can't say what it is, or
let's just say expect something really cool and awesome, and then you can do that. There you go.
Okay, yeah. So expect something really cool and awesome. I'm so excited about it.
I'm so excited.
This is my only hint, okay, is I have had to stretch so much every day. I've been stretching. That's all I can give them.
There you go. And you can just do what you want with that info, you know?
I mean, that could actually go really wrong for me, but
no.
You know.
No. It's strictly about the song.
About exciting surprises. Exciting surprises. You know what I saw people saying is everyone keeps saying, and it's my favorite thing to hear when I do have a new release, is like people are like, oh, this came at the perfect time for me.
I was seeing that too. It was like perfect time, like this is gonna be like on repeat, like I can't get sick of this. Like I saw like some of those comments like that.
Yeah, I love when it connects with people emotionally and they're like, oh, like this is what I'm going through right now, or like I actually saw some people saying which I thought was really cool, or I almost said, yay, we broke it down. Yay! I saw some people saying they felt like they could relate to the person that I'm singing to.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow, good on you guys for taking responsibility like that. Because we've all been that person, too, where you're the one who's, like, hard to talk to, or you're the one who's, like, jaded and closed off, and the other person is, like, you know, and anyone, like, girlfriend, boyfriend, best friend, family member.
It's honestly, like, any type of relationship, because that's such a common kind of scenario with a relationship with anything. You know what I mean?
Someone being like, let me help you, let me be it's not hard to be, you just need to be nice to me back and let me in. Like, I thought that was cool, seeing people kind of like relating to like feeling like the song was singing to them.
And I like, not even ironically, but also on top of that, I feel like, and I'm sure like you did too, when we made it and it was all said and done, and we were listening to the lyrics and stuff, like I feel like we both could relate to it as well, you know what I mean? And that, like, I was talking to somebody on the Zooms yesterday, and I was like, I just feel like both of our hearts are like in the song, you know what I mean? It's like an organic feeling, like relationship with the song, you know?
Well, I remember when we first heard your finalized production, and when I heard it back, like, after, like, because it was already amazing from the start, like, you already killed it, but once we went in and put, like, all that heart into it, and you, like, I don't know what you did, you must have, like, gone...
I remember when you texted me, you were like, those big synths or something, and I was like, you were, like, flipping out, and I was like, I just did what I heard, and that was that, you know?
And then we both loved that fill.
Like the
like Phil Collins-y thing.
Yeah, Phil Collins vibe. It's called like a gated reverb is what it's called on like the toms,
Also, I think it would be really funny if everyone knew how I almost tweeted Mayday Parade yesterday. It was like,
you guys knew
how important you were to the making of this song for some weird reason.
Yo, shout out Mayday Parade and honestly any band of that era of music.
Yeah, that was so fun. We had so much fun with that. We should get back in the studio when all this is over and do like a proper throwback, like
I mean,
emo record.
Right here. We got this and we're ready.
Oh my god. Yes.
I'm ready.
Your chair. Look, I'm so jealous of your chair.
Oh, the chair.
Yeah.
You hit him up.
So jealous. I mean, I might have to at this point.
Secret Lab. Get Halsey a chair.
You guys, if you're listening, I'm gonna order a chair. Wow, these donations are rocking. You have really, really cool listeners.
There we go. Awesome. Well, there we go.
Should we answer
should we?
Questions?
Should we try? Let's do it.
Yeah.
I can't really see it too well.
I know you can't. It's all right. I'll look.
All right. My chat moderator.
Yeah, moderator. Everyone's just being really cute and saying I love you and stuff. Those aren't questions, but we love you too.
Yeah.
on, come on, come on, come on. There's always a lag too, so it's like stuff coming in from.
That's true.
Coming in from before, but I feel like maybe we can answer like a couple questions and like 2 or 3 questions, and then.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
I'm doing this. I'm gonna get a
me too. Like
here.
you can't obviously, but I'm just like trying to look.
Okay, Trev Dog wants to know what are our 3 favorite places to perform.
Oh.
You first.
Okay, so not even random, but every time I go to Portugal, like they know every single word to not even my songs that I play. And from front to back, same energy. Like nobody's standing. It's like the craziest thing.
I've never played Portugal.
It would go insane for you. It's so the culture there, it's just.
They get so angry too because I've never been, but now that you've told me that, I'm sold.
I guarantee you, like when you play that show, you're gonna hit me up and be like, "Yo, you were right." Like I just know it. It's like the culture. There's something about it. It's just like they go crazy.
Oh, you know what? You actually mentioned that to me a little while ago. You know why? Because we were talking about. I forgot what we were talking about, but I said obrigada, and you were like.
Oh, I was like Portuguese. Yeah.
You know, that's Portuguese. You're like, I love Portugal, and I was like, he really loves Portugal.
I don't know, and also like going and like performing in Brazil and stuff, so I know about all that. But
Brazil is crazy. Brazil is like one of my favorites ever. It's like unmatched energy. Like, have you ever done any of the festivals down there?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. I did. I think I forget the name, but I know I've been down there.
You might have done Lollapalooza or like Rock in Rio. Or
Lollapalooza.
Yeah. I love that tour. It's such a fun one, and everyone's always traveling together, so it's like
that's what I'm saying. Like, there was one time where it was just a bunch of us, and we would all kind of play around the same time on different stages, and then we would all link up and go watch Metallica at the end of every show.
Yeah.
Because they were like on the headliner.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was sick.
Yeah, who played when I played? Gosh, I don't even remember. It was like all of us would just go out. It was like me. Jack U was headlining, which was I think it was one of the very few shows that they played during that era. And then Mumford and Sons, Florence and the Machine, D Antwoord. They're so sick. Who else? Miguel. Yeah, there's just like a bunch of people. Walk the Moon. Like there's a bunch of people. And we just go out and like go to the like local clubs, and it was super fun. Okay, all right. Let me see.
All right, let's see.
It's all hard eyes emojis.
It's all hard eyes. Any questions? Anybody?
All right, we'll do one really good one.
Yeah, one really good question. We're at 1,300.
I know.
That's crazy.
Come on, guys, ask some questions. I know you got them.
Ask some questions.
Someone said no.
Okay. Nope. All right, guys.
I have not seen literally a single question come in here.
No. What is this? What is it? Favorite? There's a favorite movie. That's really hard.
Oh.
That's really hard.
Okay. All right.
Really, really hard.
What are your favorite movies?
Like off the top, like I do enjoy like war movies, like American Snipers, stuff like that. But just because like it's just action,
Yeah.
I also
you see 1917?
No, that's the one. That's the one that I need to watch.
You have to watch it like imminently, like
I know
tonight. Like
I know.
It's so good.
I know.
They shot it like it's basically
one shot, right?
Yeah. There's like 2 clip points, I think, but it's like it is woof, like so good.
I gotta watch that.
What else?
Shutter Island, like those kind of movies, like very just like adventure, kind of like a bunch of different scenes, different everything. I love those. Like I love plot twist, all that stuff. Like I love those. I really do. And then obviously horror movies. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big Ridley Scott fan, so like, I love like, I don't know, this is really hard. I love Alien. I love Blade Runner.
Oh, sick.
It's like kind of a, you know, it's a little bit of a cliche answer.
Right, but no, you like it.
Have you ever seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
I feel like a while ago.
It's
But
Kate
I'm not sure.
Winslet and Jim Carrey, and Jim Carrey plays a very rare serious role, and it is one of the coolest movies ever made.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
You have to. And if you're ever like in your feelings about something, you should watch it because it definitely hits home. And
Okay.
then, what else? And I love Miyazaki films like Spirited Away and Ponyo.
Oh yeah.
Like that's like those have been my favorites since I was a little kid, so they kind of stuck with me as an adult.
For sure, just like constantly nostalgic.
Somebody's mowing their lawn or blowing their leaves or something.
It's not that loud.
Okay, we're like so close to 1,500. I'm so proud of everybody. That's amazing. All right, let's do one more question and see if it climbs a little bit higher. We're almost there. Okay.
I'm trying to look.
What is your?
I can't even read it.
I know. Let's see. Oh my gosh. This isn't a question, but I've been meaning to say this to you.
Okay.
For so long. Okay. And I don't know if you remember this or if anyone even knows about it, but do you remember that I was supposed to be on like your first song ever?
Oh my gosh, wait. I think it was like when I first came to LA or something.
So somebody, I can't say who, somebody really, really important that we're both friends with, sent me one of your, it might have been like your, like it was really, really early. This was like 2015? Yeah, something like that, like 2014, 2015, like super early. And somebody that you and I are both friends with who was like involved at the time sent me a link. I'll never forget this. They sent me a SoundCloud link and it was a private link, so it only had a couple plays because it was being, you know, it was internal. And they were like, will you get on this record? And I literally beat it to death. I listened to it like over and over and over again. And I wanted to do it so bad. And then at the time, because it was really early for me, and I was just about to put out my first album, at the time, I did another collaboration. I had already done another collaboration that to come out. And so my label ended up being like, I don't know if we should have two collaborations at the same time. You're about to, you have your album coming out, like all this stuff. But I will literally never, ever forget it. Sometime when you and
I want to know what song. I'm going to have to do some digging, or we'll talk like after the live or something about it. I want to figure out.
I know what it is. I just don't want to blow. I just don't want to
after. We'll find out.
I'll text you when we get off.
Yeah. Sounds good.
We got 1,800.
What?
Yeah. Love it. So amazing. Okay. Thank you for getting on. Thank you. I'm so happy everybody loves the song.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
And hopefully I'll see you soon.
Yep, I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye.
See you guys.